Hi there. My name is Jody Jarvis Terrian, and I'm here with my dear friend and neighbor, Nancy Fry. And we just wanted to pop in and talk to you about something that's concerned us for years and years, and we thought we would share our education with you. Nancy is a long resident of Big Blue Lake.
About 50 years.
About 50 years. And she is very active in our community and always has been. And you're still on the Muskegon County College Board?
Community college, yes.
Yes. Yes, and I am very active in our community too. And I have been living on Blue Lake, I think about 10 years now, but we've had a cottage here for 20. So we're really familiar with what goes on in this lake, and we wanted to share some information, especially with you new people, because I've done a lot of research over the years, and so has Nancy, and I'm an advocate for animals and nature, and we've been very concerned about the spraying that's going on in this lake, and not all residents know. I didn't know, and you said you didn't know when you first moved here. You do not have to pay for the spraying, and you can ask them to not spray in front of your house. And now, why would you not want them to spray is what we're here to share with our residents, because they are spraying something that is similar to 2,4-D in our lake, which is the word I can never say, the glyphosates.
Sounds close.
Yes. And, you know, that is very dangerous to us. And it's especially dangerous to the kids and the animals that are swallowing that water. But even contact with the skin can be very dangerous. And I've read in multiple things that 2,4-D, it says, or the Diquat actually is what they're spraying in here. It says right on there, do not apply this product in any way that will contact a person or pet, either directly or through drift, which we know it moves. And anything that says it kills, it does include humans and pets. And I had a very bad experience with 2 different dogs. It says keep your pets and you people out for, I think it's 24 to 48 hours. And I waited 48 hours for both my dogs. One had bloody diarrhea, the other had bloody diarrhea and bloody vomiting too.
I didn't know that.
And it's just very scary. And one of our neighbors down the road, son was damaged by it and had mental issues too, that they did do some deep researching. And there's so many things that it says, quoted for the Everything Development Company, Diquat has many harmful effects on plants and animals in the area of treatment. This is especially significant generally when used for weed control, and that's what they're using it for out here. So, I mean, I have pages of this that I could share with you, but also, Nancy, you went above and beyond, and you actually paid yourself for a study to be done in this lake. What caused you to do that?
Well, first of all, Jody, it wasn't just me who paid for it. I was part of the Blue Lake group that most of us were really concerned about this. And one of the husbands and others that I knew decided to put some 2,4-D in the water. And because in front of their property there were a lot of weeds. And they thought we could control this, and they didn't know all the facts behind it. But it was one of the wives who came to me, and she was extremely concerned about her husband, because she would watch the guys when they went out in a pontoon, and they had purchased the 2,4-D in bags, and they opened the bags and tossed it into the lake, and the dust would come up onto them when they were doing this.
Oh,
and
no.
She was very concerned. Can you do anything about this? I was just, at that time, I was just a resident, but I was a very interested resident since we lived here. And so I started looking around. I found that there were other lakes in the vicinity that also had some concerns. Finally, I found someone at the community college in Ludington who that was part of his studies. We invited him here to speak at one of our meetings, our regular township meeting. Yes, he came to speak.
Okay.
And he talked about things that he had learned, information that he had gathered. And that just raised more concerns for me. Not everyone. Some people were just okay with it,
Okay.
especially if they had a lot of weeds in the water in front of their property. Then they were, they let it lie, let
Okay.
it lie. And so that's kind of what's happened through the years. All of a sudden we get concerned, and then the concerns are gone away, and a few years come back, and the concern shows up again, especially if there's anything in the newspaper regarding 2,4-D or chemicals in water.
Right.
So Jody is she's just a good neighbor, and a good neighbor policy is to make sure that everyone's okay around your vicinity.
I think that that's important, that we don't just realize, okay, we have weeds right now and let's kill. Because what it had said, and I'm reading on page 18 of 20 of the report that you had done, they said in 1991, I would strongly recommend that no further treatments be applied. Okay, every year since then they've applied it. They've come out and I watched them spray in this boat twice a year. They said if they dredged it, it would be toxic waste. And that's really scary to me. And I really just want everyone to know that this can cause cancer. This can kill. This is dangerous chemicals. They say it's, quote, safe in small amounts. But so many things that we found out later that they say that is not. And I have pages. Again, if you want to contact me, you guys know where I live on the lake, I'm sure. And I am more than happy to give you some of the information I have. Like I said, I don't want to read you pages and pages, but there is pages and pages of what this Diquat can do. And the good thing is there are alternatives. You can put out, I have seen little small solar powered bubblers that produce that movement, all that oxygen down there. It will keep those weeds down. There's other awesome new things that we could look into. I just can't do it alone. Life gets, like you say, gets busy, and I really, this has always been upsetting me every year. I try not to let my dog drink out of there, or tell the kids don't swallow the water, but still, it's contact with your skin. All of that is cancer causing, and it can do harmful things to reproduction, to our animals, to the wildlife, to the fish. So we just wanted to share that information, and hopefully you share this information and consider, if you would like to look into the alternate methods, I would be happy to do it with you. I just can't do it alone. So please feel free to reach out to either one of us and talk about it. And let's get something new going on this lake, and let's all get concerned instead of letting it go to the wayside.
So true, Jody. That's words well said.
Yes. Well, thank you, Nancy, for taking the time and for doing this study years ago.
Thanks.
You've always been so amazing for the community. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Jody. Same to you.
Well, we just said love the Big Blue Lake and hope that everyone gets a little concerned too. Have a great day.